Sup guys, so in this video I'm gonna tell you why I finally bought FL Studio after years of pirating and cracked softwares and shit, you know the game. I'm gonna tell you why and also how it helped me with the workflow. So in this new year I had some really great promotions, you know. I started off with the signature bundle because of new tone and actually mostly because of new tone. Yeah, it was cool and I used it for I think one day when FL Studio emailed me with a 50% discount on all plugins edition. So I thought for a long time, and also I didn't find nobody talking about is it worth to upgrade from signature to all plugins edition. Actually there's people talking about it, but they talk sort of superficially, you know. I'm gonna show you that all plugins edition is really worth it. You don't need nothing else. You don't need to buy Silent One, you don't need to buy Serum, even if you're into EDM just like me. Yeah, I bought all plugins edition after one day, I think 2 days using signature bundle. Yeah, it's cool to have the ability to use anything you want here in FL Studio. And they launched a new mastering plugin, Emphasis. It looks like Pro L2, and yeah, it looks like Pro L2. It's great, it's amazing, this plugin. And also I can use Armor, which have great sounds in here. And I made this lead. Everything here is only FL stock, you know. I'm using some free stuff that there's no reason why you wouldn't download it and use it because it's free. I'll make a video about free stuff. So yeah, this lead is using only FL stock. So we got I actually made this whole track basically using only signature bundle, you know. So when I bought all plugins edition, I added some new features here, like Armor, using this incredible lead. This lead made me actually wanna buy all plugins edition because I was testing Armor, and I added this layer to my leads and it completely changed the sound of my lead. So check it out. This was my lead before using Armor. It's good, it's already good, you know. So signature bundle rocks. But then I tried this one layer with Armor. I think you gotta hear it in the context of the mix. So actually, I'm not hearing it right now, but it made a lot of difference at the moment. It just brings more presence to the leads, you know, more punch, more in your face, you know. So yeah, Harmor has a great sound, has a lot of great sounds. While Harmless, which is a weaker version of Harmor, has weaker sounds. It's like comparing Nexus to Silent One, you know. Harmless is like Nexus 1, Nexus 2. And Armor is like Silent One. So this is Harmless. Only weak sounds, so you got flex here. You know, only weak sounds. So I had to layer it heavily. We got a bunch of layers here. 1, 2, 3, 13, 14. So we got 14 lead layers to get a big sound. Also, as always referencing High on Life by Martin Garrix. So yeah, I'm flexing FL Studio for something like 3 days now, and I think it's absolutely worth it. Let me play a bit of this song for you guys. It's a remix of this song I really liked. It's called Right Love by Mark Mandy. And I really enjoyed this part of the track here. This really sticky lyrics, you know. Great, when I heard this I instantly thought progressive house song, so I did this.
I've been lying on my bedroom floor for hours. It was the right love, wrong time. Maybe in another life I could call you mine. It was the right love, wrong time. Maybe in another life I could call you mine. It was the
Yeah, it's something like this, and it's fully made with free stuff except for FL Studio, But yeah, guys, I don't really think, and that's the point of the video, That's the whole point of the video. I don't think we really need fancy stuff, to buy a lot of plugins we're not gonna use ever. When I used to pirate FL Studio, I had a lot of things I never use, and it was always like overwhelming me. I was always like, man, I have a lot of stuff. I don't even know how to use many of them. And that's not actually the biggest problem with pirating for me, That's not the main reason that I decided to buy a false What happens is I have my PC and I have several drives. I have two hard disks, I have two SSDs, and I have one M2 SSD. What I used to do, I had a dual boot in my PC. So I used to have two windows, one with my personal stuff, just like this PC right now, it's my personal PC. And I used to have one second boot where I had to shut down my PC, go in the BIOS and switch off this PC, my personal PC. So when I booted in the second Windows, it wouldn't read my personal PC. So the viruses wouldn't infect my personal PC, my stuff, my data, so I always had to go to BIOS, shut down my main PC, my game's hard disk, and then turn on my second SSD with the pirated FL Studio and Windows, and the hard disk with the plugins and the samples, so it's always this process. I had to shut down my PC, I had to go into BIOS and switch settings and all this process. And when I wanted to record a video like this, I would have to record in the second boot of my PC and then find a way to send this file to my main PC so I can edit it. It was always this hard thing to do, and that's, it's good for one part because it's a completely different environment for me to work. So I only have FL Studio in that boot, in that PC. But then again, I couldn't always be like, oh, this is my PC. I can simply run Steam and play some games, I want to edit a video. I can just open the program right here. It's my PC. And also I don't have to worry about viruses. So it's totally workable, you can totally work with only pirated stuff. I'm not encouraging you guys to do it, but we all been there. We done that all the time. That's how we get started with this stuff. Video editing, we make music, Without piracy, I think Image-Line wouldn't have been huge as they are today. And yeah, I decided to buy it and support their work. And also, FL Studio has free lifetime updates. So it's totally worth it, guys. And I have everything I need right here. I can make music forever. And this song was kind of test. I can see right now that I can totally make a progressive track without anything else. And that's it. Now I'm on my PC. I don't have to worry about viruses. I can just hit stop recording and start editing my video, or I can play some games, some CS, I don't know. This is my PC. It's safe. I'll make sure I'll do a great use of it, of the money I spent on this. So yeah, it's a flex. You can say you have FL Studio All Plugins Edition, and it's yours. Here's my name. My name is Sergio Ferrari. I wish I had a Ferrari, but I don't. And that's it, guys. I hope it helped you somehow. It's been a long time since I made my last video. I kind of lost track how to talk in English because it's not my main language. Sometimes I get so confused and whatever. I hope to see you guys soon.